anybody even do these videos anymore? What videos do people do anymore these days? I don't know. I'm going to do this video mainly so I can explain some things. Biggest question of where have I been on the socialist medias. Instagram and YouTube are the two I operate on most frequently. And it's a simple question. If you follow me for any amount of time, you know I'm a stay-at-home dad with 2 part-time jobs. One of those part-time jobs just ended this weekend. And that process has been a battle, and it's still not actually over. But my time in the Army is done. I am retiring. It's all over but the paperwork. But yeah, where have I been? Why haven't I been here? Why aren't I posting videos as often as I may have at one time? If you are someone that creates content, you probably realize the same things I have. The golden goose is pretty much dying. YouTube is not what it used to be. Instagram, well, it's owned by frickin' Zuckerberg, so it's not really worth anything other than the fact that the entire off-road community still seems to stick to it. So that's the only reason I'm still there. But yeah, it's last 6 months of life or more have been quite the battle, maybe even a year, I don't know. Last year probably. And here I am in the middle of another 15-day work week. Got a little bit of time off today. Need to address this problem with the taillights. So if you're watching this on Instagram, go check out YouTube, because I'm probably going to end the video right here for Instagram. But yeah, I'm tired. And I'm tired of all the things going on. And they killed a golden goose in that 2022, I made as much money in the entire year as I made in 1 month, on the month of December in 2021. YouTube doesn't pay anymore. And so where's the incentive to keep creating? The censorship, where's the incentive to keep creating? All of it just is, it's more than I want to bear when I'm working 6 to 7 days a week and only have a little bit of time off here and there. So again, you want to catch the rest of what I'm doing here for the S10, go catch up on YouTube. I'll get the rest of it there. On Instagram, I'll post when I've got stuff. Hope you guys are doing fine, and hope you're fighting through life just as well as any of us. So these lights, as far as I know, are probably factory. They were on the truck when I bought it. They're faded, they're gone. I mean, the bulbs are fine. But I've always wanted to replace them with something a little bit better. And as life is just overwhelming, I've got a stack of boxes over there. One of those boxes are some LED lights for this. And another one on the way to do that light up there. That'll probably just show up in an Instagram post, because that's just replacing a freaking third brake light. I have an LED bulb in there, but it doesn't always work. So I've got a whole fixture coming, because that plastic's cracked and dead too. All of these I think are original to the truck. So yeah, just a set of LED replacement lights. Obviously I've been running the LEDs on my Suburban for a long time. What I'm liking about these, I haven't really opened them up much, but they do follow the original factory cues to a degree. I mean, obviously there's a little bit more of the silver on the bottom for the backup light, which I kind of like, because that little lens there is not a whole lot. This should spread a whole lot more light out. Yes, I have additional backup lights down there in the bumper that I built. This should do, as with all of these, should plug right into the factory. Has this ballast box to deal with the LEDs, and then you'll use the regular backup light that you've got. So I think I've got an LED backup light in there, and that'll just straight in here. I got interesting little vents in here with the little loops in them, kind of like a P-trap but sideways. Probably keeps a little bit of the water out. And I guess you use the factory side marker light as well, and I think I've got an LED one in here as well. We'll see. I'm about to tear it all apart. Alright, pulling these lights out is just as simple as screw, and they're right in there. Let's see. Favorite little DeWalt screwdriver. Definitely don't want to lose those. Why is that one stuck? Oh, that would be it. somebody, like me, just used a self-tapper on it at some point in time. And those just slip out like that. Incandescent. Incandescent, oh man. That needed a little more persuasion. That one is an LED, that's funny. So an LED to the side, that'll work. And it still had 2 incandescents. Now if I'm right, I heard a lot of tell, you want to take this and actually stick it down in the truck. I'll show you where. So I'm looking at a couple choices of where you could actually glue that on. It's got double-sided tape on it. I'm going to put it down in here where it's below the whole housing. It does have a quick disconnect in case you ever had to replace it. I don't know that you will. I haven't had to on the Suburban, but I definitely want to wash all that out. You see it's all open down to the open air down there. Alright. What's nice about that is that will allow everything out of those 2 cavities in there so you won't have water buildup. Should be mostly okay. That does concern me how waterproof that will or will not be, but I've got plenty of dielectric grease in there, so it should be okay. I don't have a white LED bulb for that. I'll go get one on another day and put it in on another day. But it would be nice to make that LED as well. That's already LED. And that's one of the Sylvania ones, I think. Can't see. But yeah, it should be fine. Make it easier by disconnecting this little part. Then I got it free. That's all cleaned up. Okay, so I got it in there. Nice and stuck in. Then I just put everything back together, reverse order. Alright, here we go. That actually solves my concerns about the waterproofing because you stick that right back in there. That little connection goes inside there, plenty of room in there. Everything hooks in just like the regular one. The ballast box is stuck there. Now I just reverse order it. Alright, there we go. Like I said, not too hard. Pretty easy. I did have to replace this. I found some 5-chip LED stuff in my stash. Just these simple, Amazon special Ching Chong, whatever they are. They should last a little while. Fitments are pretty tight on all the bulb stuff. Like I said, I do want to get a LED bulb for that one, but it should work for now. With those LED bars under there, I'm fine. But this should, pretty bright, should do what I want it to do. This side too. And they're just white bulbs since it's behind a red lens. It works out pretty neatly. They're pretty bright. Should be good. Nighttime they'll be even brighter in here. I've got a bunch of light. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure people even do videos like this anymore. YouTube's driving towards the shorts and all that kind of stuff, and honestly, call me a cranky old man, but that's just driving everybody's attention spans even lower than it was at the 30-minute sitcom level. Say what you will about society, I don't like where it's going, and I guess it does make me an old man. They're killing the golden goose. I'll stay on social media as long as I can. As long as I feel like it. These days I honestly do think about not doing it, but again, YouTube and Instagram are where the truck and off-road community is at. It's not worth it to go any of the other ones. All these so-called alternative platforms, none of them are as easy to use. I mean, you just got to put up with the socialism and the censorism and all that kind of stuff that they do. So that's what I'll do. I'll post things when I got stuff. I'll post things when I feel like doing something. Because most of the time, if I got any time off, I'm resting. 6 to 7 days a week is really getting freaking tiring. And eventually that'll slow down. The lesson in their end is sometimes you do what you have to do, so later you can do what you want to do. Or today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. And that's what you do. It's called being a grown-up. So yeah, you came this far. Appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.